Good morning. It's Dr. Smart. I'm working at Barnes & Noble today, so please excuse the coffee maker in the background and the music coming from the speakers here. I wanted to talk to you about your data analysis. Thanks for giving me a couple days to go through your data. I realize this is a little different than some online courses where everything just goes right back to back. There's a little lag between this, you turning your data in and me looking at it and making sure I see exactly what you've collected and what you're going to be able to do with that. So thank you for giving a couple days here for me to look at that. So here's what I want to do. If I am in a face-to-face situation with this course, I like to sit with you and run your stats. This is not a statistics course. I don't expect you to be able to do ANOVAs individually or t-tests individually. Those are statistics that even if you could run them, just understanding them takes some guidance. And I don't believe in throwing you in the deep end and making you try to do that on your own. Even though Excel is capable of doing those statistics, just the process of inputting the right numbers and variables and then interpreting the results really takes some individual guidance, which we're just not going to have as much of that in the online format. So here's what I want you to do. If you have quantitative data, I want you to focus on descriptive statistics. These are really easy stats you can run in Excel. You're going to be looking at means, standard deviations, ranges. I want you to take a look at the means. Basically what you're doing with a more sophisticated test like a t-test or ANOVA is looking to see if your means are statistically significant. You can still see if a mean is different just by examining the different averages. For say you have two different groups. You can still see that group A did better than group B. You just won't be able to tell if it was statistically significant, which for this class really is not important. Our N, which is the number of data points, is so low for most of your studies that it really is not proper for some of the more sophisticated analyses anyway. Most of those require at least 100 data points to be a really reliable test. So we are actually better suited for these more informal, I would say, quantitative examinations where you're just going to look at the means. Say that you conducted a survey. Okay, you may want to do the mean for item 1, the mean for item 2, the mean for item 3, looking all through, what is the average that each student reported for item 1? What was the average for item 2? And this phase, what I'm going to ask you to turn in for your results section is just reporting the facts. Okay, you're not making any kind of analysis or assigning meaning to any of these things yet. You are just reporting what you see in your data. What I'm going to post on almost said Facebook, on Canvas is a couple of things. I'm going to post a really easy Excel primer that you can go through if you need help with the descriptive statistics on Excel. It's going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm also going to post some examples of what, if you are having trouble getting your data into a format that will run well in Excel, I'm going to put two examples up of how other students have put their data into Excel. Like I said, most of you, I've seen your data looks pretty good, but if you get into the stats and it's just not working out, then you may want to re-enter it in a format that I'm giving you to make it a little easier. The last thing I'm going to post is some results sections, examples of those. Pretty much when you are writing up your results, you're just going to want to report the means, standard deviations. You're going to want to have a chart or a table of some sort, so I'll try to include a couple of those. And that is what's going to be due on our next module date. It's actually not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So with Thanksgiving coming up, I know you're probably going to want to get that done early. I'll be happy to extend you a day or two since I took a couple of days to look at your data. I realize that ate into your module time, so please, but you do need to let me know. If you need a couple of extra days, just let me know, and that's fine. I will be happy to walk through this with you on the telephone if you need my help. I feel like the quantitative data is going to be a little more straightforward than the qualitative. So let's focus on means, standard deviations, just see what you can learn about your data, okay? Look back to your research question. How does your data answer your research question? Okay, how does your data tell you what you were trying to study in this particular study? So we're looking for trends, we're looking for means, we're looking for simple quantitative statistics. If you just are interested to see if your data is statistically significant and you want me to help you run those, we can certainly do a chat where I pull up Excel on the screen and I can show you how to do it. So it's not that big a deal, but you just reach out to me if that's something you want to do. Please let me know if you need help. Have never perfected the art of mind reading, so if you need help, you're gonna have to let me know. I have not had anyone coming to the Thursday evening office hours, so I'm gonna take that to mean that everyone's doing great and there's no questions, and everyone's just having the best time in this class. So just as a summary, go ahead and run those descriptive statistics in Excel. Take a look at, you're going to need to turn in the result, basically what will be the results section of your paper. You should already be working from a template that I had put up for your final paper. Just go ahead and insert those results right in there. Do create a table. That's going to be your best way to display your mean, standard deviations, all that. Okay? So please let me know if there's any questions. That's all I have. Okay? Have a great day.